What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Journeyman in Football Manager 2022. It is another episode with Bayer Leverkusen. Before we get into it as well, we'll give a review. I had not played too many games off camera, and the unbelievable, the shocking, however we are going to describe it, result against Bayern Munich. I rarely go into a game expecting a loss, maybe let alone the next thing I say. I was almost wanting a loss, or I wasn't wanting a convincing performance like this, because how believable is that going to be that we just went and do this like off camera? Like, how did we? But I see it more than like 4-0. I see it as, how did we be more efficient and create better chances than Bayern Munich? 8 shots on target, 3 more than them, which results in us having just over that 3xG, and they have as over 1 as you could possibly be, 1.01. So we just were really good. And Darko, he signed for us. You remember last episode? I was not convinced he was gonna, or normally when you put in a loan bid, but I guess because it was a loan and it was going to be a mandatory future fee, normally the clubs accept transfers versus loans, but I guess he was going to leave permanently anyway in the end. So I'm happy with that. Must have been happy with the contract we gave him. He's got potential to be a star striker in the future. I don't want to compare him to anyone, but he's got potential to be one of the best strikers in the league. That is no doubt. He's got some really nice mental attributes as well. So we're not going to put it too high a pedestal for him, but he's from Albania, Bosnia and Herzegovina. He's got something about him. Pretty exciting, and he's already shown he doesn't take time to ease in. He scored against Bayern, scored a brace against Dusseldorf. Now let's talk about that result. You just went to beat Bayern Munich. You're flying. Then we lose 4-2 away from home. My opinion is, if you're playing a game at home, you have an advantage. Well, it's not just my opinion, but I mean, that was a big step. If everything else is in place, if you don't have too much against you going into the match, you stand a very good chance. Even if the other team is better than you, you have a chance of things going your way, and it really went our way, didn't it? And away from home, it just went the other way. I mean, Dylan Levitt scored against us. He's not bad at his best. What I mean is at his best now, because he's 28. In his prime, not a bad player. And also a time to do the episode right now, so you get the perspective of what we were playing. Ali Dozel, we loaned him out. He's only 2-star ability at this point in time. So what we're going to do, it allows us to drop 1 spot in the viewing of the squad here. Just do not at club. You could do on loan, either one. But there we go. Kudus. He's African Cup of Nations. It's what you expect. But I'd say Diabate is the big miss for us. So we're playing Nakahama. Japan don't qualify for the African Cup of Nations, of course. But Ivory Coast. See how he goes. But the fact, I don't know if he's going to be, 30 caps for 20. Just the calculations are going off in my mind. That's so good for his development though, and growth. Very, very good for Diabate there. And he's shown signs this season for us, since I've joined. But that was that kind of update. And David Flores suspended he's had interest. There's been offers, and I've kind of just declined without getting into too much trouble of players demanding, causing too much of a fuss. They've already come to me about it, so it's more about getting offers accepted. What we mean about that, you go to promises. There's a couple, agreed sale price, 6-7 days left. Essentially the end of this window, Thiago Almada, Lou Bacchio, which I just realized, show you all this information. He's got a minimum fee release clause of 77, but the promise I put it out was to sell him at 98 million. It doesn't even have to be that much. Look at all the clubs interested in him. So, yeah, let's just see. I don't even know if I'll accept an offer if it's less than that. Less than his release clause anyway. Yeah. He's another, you look at his technicals and you take away the dribbling. Is he, yeah, I do wonder. But yeah, let's just see because we've got a game up first. Let's get right into it. This is how I was lining up. Perchtold, who is not really good enough. He's got some nice attributes. Like for a 2-star, not bad. I thought he'd be rated a bit better because we've got quite a few 2-stars in the team. Again, because no reserve team. We put Almada there. And then, who's our other good player in attack? Because we've got Luke Bacchio. Yeah, Angelo. He can barely play on that side. That's why I wanted to sign. Okay. It's a tricky one, man. So put Almada. And there, I just changed Brunei for Barbosa. They're two, like, I could put him DM. Like, we're just juggling right now, man. So he switched for Perchtold. Okay. Barbosa, so you put him DM, he should get a little decent role. Yeah. Then we switch with Sazi. Yeah, it's just it's a juggling act. He's not really the great, he's not. We'd have to use him just as a ball-playing type, really. He'll be too defensive. But yeah, like, we just don't have the quality in the side. Or the depth. Of course, we have that Ozcan in under-19s, who's only 17 himself. He's probably, like, he looks like he have more about him than those other 2-star guys that maybe 19 and that. But well, his condition is low. He's been playing games. To be fair, he's been dominating there. Maybe we do move him to the senior squad. Even if he's not going to play in today's game, he can't. Way too tired for that. This kind of, what do you call it? Just this kind of squad issues at the moment. I mean, we have 2 players missing, not from injuries. A couple of nations, Africa, they're doing good things of disrupting teams, I tell you what. But yeah, we'll just get into the game. Come on. And like the last results we just showed you, I was maybe expecting 1 win out of those games. And we won against the team I didn't thought we beat. But it was the home game we won in the end. We're favourites for this one. And we've probably consolidated our spot. Like, what the board wants from us. We've done it, just yet again. I don't like... Oh, no, Darko. He's known to be aggressive. And his cons, he fits into more secondary. That's the social group. That's not huge. Especially that he's new. He'll figure himself out. And crossing the ball, that's just one of his attributes. So that's not really a hidden. And he's selfish. Sometimes some of the best players can be selfish. Or like if they are that quality, it's sometimes they help the team out and score some banging goals with their selfish play. But they've got to be talented. If you're bad and selfish, yeah, that's not a good mix. But he's talented and selfish. But yeah, he hasn't got that in his cons where he gives away a lot of fouls, competitive streak. He's just got aggression, so it's channeled in the right way. That's what I take from that anyway, because he doesn't have it as a con. Yeah, so he channels it well. And he showed that early by scoring goals. Even though it starts here, Karasik with that unhappy face. I mean, Alfie Dorrington, I think, he started, wasn't he injured when we joined the club? And yeah, I feel he's going to just find a bit of, it's been maybe even a month worth of games now. And he's just, found some consistency and finding some fitness. So might see the best of him now. Young Alfie. Yeah, Dorrington, I say young. He's still 23 and look how far we're in the save. We're in 2029. So young lad that starts at Portsmouth. He might be one for the future. I'm not sure how many of you guys actually know about him. But yeah, the fact he's English. Yeah, could be one to look for. So definitely hit that praise. And let's see. Brunei. Fagnerman. Oh, good ball. Karasik. Oh. Let's go. Sazi. He's going to have to lead that midfield. Especially in the creative sense. Oh, Almada had to get that on the rebound. Absolutely. Absolutely. He couldn't miss that second one. Great start. Great start. Shades of what we showed against Leverkusen. We're Leverkusen. the Bayern teams. Bayern Munich. Bayern Leverkusen. But, yeah. Shades of what we saw against Munich. And again, that would... Couldn't miss. Ooh, the highlights instant, though. Instant. If we win... Oh, see, that's aggression. That's the aggression shown, and in a, effective way. It's not in a aggressive... aggressive seems negative to say. You guys, the gameplay speaks for itself. Just watch him be efficient with his aggression that's channeled in the right way, which we already said. So, yeah, just let his football do the talking. But that you gotta love to see. Sazi, oh my God. Gennaro. What? How good is this guy? We saw earlier. And that could be his best effort so far. Low and powerful. Let's go. Him with our new signing in Karasik, and Almada is a great player. Luke Bacchio, I'd be wising up if I was him. I'd be come on, we got something going here. We're only flying up the table. It's 3-0. And I know it is not Munich. Yeah, it's not Bayern Munich, but, we are showing why we would have got that result, even though they're nowhere near their quality. But you get it. When it's home and we get our game going. Could arguably... the chance is not over yet. I thought, great defending. But it's going to be great defending that gives them possession. That keeps their chance alive. So... No. Excellent defending in that play. Okay. Excellent position to get 3 points from this game. Let's keep it going, though. Let's keep it up. They get the ball through. Yeah, you start to think you can secure this result. We don't want to go too defensive or anything. They haven't looked too likely. I mean, I say that. They just had a chance. But we look like the better team. Come on. Yeah, and especially the fact that we've got a more defensive midfield role-wise now with a ball-winning midfielder. I think, it mixes our midfield pretty nice if we were looking that way. Just to be responsible. What you've seen out of it, scoring 3 goals, is probably not what you would have expected. But maybe it could be a hidden little sweet setup that just fits perfectly. And now Hoover. Look at this! Look, could he score? Oh, that would have been a goal. That could have been goal of the year. Oh, I love those versus just a banger from range, for goal of the year. Just an individual kind of effort in terms of, dribbling and getting past. And when it's the defender as well, maybe that's not as expected. Whew, let's go. Brilliant. Yeah. We're having a great game. Love to see it. We're just playing very attractive football. Almada. And now Frank. Yeah, Frank Brunais, because his first goal of the season. Good we put him in. Showed he can do that. I guess we have got a couple goals from set pieces. These corners. Almada, he sets them up really, really well, as you can see there. That was the evidence. 4-0. I think we've... you can't see us losing it now. But, again... Okay. What's going to happen here? There we go. Almada, he's had a great game. Can he get one for himself? Oh, the set piece king. The set piece king. He can set them up from corners, or he can just take a free kick on his own. Ooh. He did. You're not saving that. Not sure if any keeper is. Let's go. 5. And they miss. So, at this point, if we title it along, if there's something along the lines of like an unbelievable or unexpected result, like, I know you might think I mean this one. This could equally mean it. So maybe only half a spoiler, because we're killing this game, which also means we're resting stars. Or at least who's tight. You got to leave him out there. Just enjoy what he's flourishing. We'll take off Alex, but look at like I've got it. Yeah, Angelo. Thank you. He's a safe sub. He's in this first team, and then there's these other like. Then we got all those 2 stars that would be in the reserves. Oh, this guy said he wanted to play more at right back, and he's a mix like in between because he's got a bit of potential. Like if he gets 4-star, but a lot of technicals that aren't good enough. But physically, don't mind. Good decision maker, teamwork. So Hoover, who's looked dangerous as well. He's not the most tired. Maybe Barbosa. See, Camera really the only one. We're going to drop him in. And yeah, he's just one of those crop that's this ability. But we've got a decent lead. And we won't make all 3 at once. It's just... Yeah. We just had to make that change. It was more about the guy we're taking off versus the guy we're bringing on, to be fair. And then we'll make our next sub now. I think we can be safe. Yeah, Hoover. And then Arieta. He's probably the next if we're talking about best quality. There may be Perch Told, but yeah. Just to play this one out, great result. Especially if we keep a clean sheet. Almada... The set piece king, oh no, yeah. Dorrington. Yeah, that might be actually the title. The set piece king. Because really, and Dorrington, or do you think I mean him with his heading ability? Again, could be both. But really, this is almost getting close. You can't say it's more shocking than, Bayern Munich result because it's beating them. As much as it's a 6-0, this is 6-0 right now. This is a bit more addition to our goal difference, which you love to see. It's going to start to look pretty nice out of these last few games. Or recovering from that loss, at least. Come on. Okay, Nakahama. Will be good for him if he, keeps another clean sheet. Here's Arieta. Could we go for a 7th? Angelo. Not sure. Did well in the end to keep possession. Dorrington, Camera. Don't have much hope for him in the future. He's just, there to get a game right now. Go. Oh, it had to be something crazy. It had to be something crazy. Oh, are they reviewing this? Is this going to be reviewed? My reaction, he was in an offside position, but it was how the goal came about anyway. Yeah. We would have loved a 7th, just how crazy that scoreline would look. But it's a bit unlike... Oh, he was super close too. So, would have liked 7. But, we definitely take 6 goals and 3 points. Did this with relative ease. Almada, set piece king. But look like 2 goals and 3 assists. Like, that's a game and a half. And look, the distance ran as well. Like, he did everything. He's a guy that's kind of playing like, he's trying to force a move. Well, not force a move. We put a promise. Don't tell me we can't hover that in this skin. There's always one thing. So if we go to Almada, feels like running tight. Like in terms of this is for an offer. Sometimes I cut myself off. But yes, basically what it says is, time is running out for a team to make an offer to match the agreed sale price. But the progress of all these look very likely. So that was a great game. Amazing. And I'm surprised someone's not interested in him. If a club's not interested after a game like that. So what we're going to do now... So, we're really consolidating ourselves away from that bottom spot. And what? We go super hard and maybe a 5th or 6th could be in target. But I'm not really focusing on that, to be honest, either way. But we'll see one thing. Is going to go through the next few days, show you a bit of transfer window action. We'll see what happens. But there we go. Good result. Oh, yeah, something I was talking about like the goal difference. Like, what's that situated? We'll go. Even for me, I don't like, you're like looking across. It's like so much space in between. You can just see it from here, the goal difference. If you consider where it is now, if you consider it's +6 now, how bad it was, yeah, when we joined, which you expect it to be pretty poor, considering where the team was. Yeah, that Sasha Dam, I remember checking him out last time, and he's still looking pretty damning, isn't he? So, we are like, man, the budget, not budget, just a balance. Look, how? Transfer expenditure is how we 23 million. Who did we? Did I forget? Aracit loan. I know Diabate. I'm not even gonna try and process. Even the fee was cheaper. Like, it was around what his value was, right? So, expenditure, just to show you. I wish you could see it from here, like the details of it. Like, I want to click and... I don't know, man. I don't know. Am I missing something? He didn't cost that much. And it took nothing from our transfer budget, I'm pretty sure. So, I don't even know. There's something financially at this club. 46 mil in the red. But yeah. Transfer expenditure over 20 million. From who? From where? Because that even if you just say, yep, that was paid right away, even though the transfer hasn't gone through, it's only the loan for now. If we sell someone with value, they still need to be replaced, because look how our team is right now. Yeah, we're struggling when we're missing, 2 or 3 players. So, yeah, that could be a normal situation. Might have a couple of injuries. But I thought we should leave it here now, guys. I know we're not going to sign anyone else for the window. A sale, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen. Or Valon Berami. I remember Berami as a player. He's in management now. And that is, in the game. I was going to say, I didn't think he retired yet, or at least... Or he hasn't got to the stage where he's a top manager. But yeah. So, we're going to leave it there for now. Let me know all your thoughts. Definitely there's an element of concern going into this. Like, we forget... Like, if we go to expenditure, forget this for a second. The 23, maybe that was the case. Maybe that was the case with the offer, if we look back on it. We're definitely not making profit. Like, 31, take away 23. Spending a little bit more, but we're not making a huge loss, I guess. So, I suppose that transfer situation, takes a bit of that expenditure. But I didn't think that would be the case. Again, I can't remember. I just thought it was around his value. And again, it wasn't, we're still on that around 14 mil transfer budget. So, anyway, that might come in at the end of the season, but why would it be seen as a loss now if it's not taken out of the budget? I don't know, man. We're going to leave it there. I don't expect to sell anyone because of the situation I mentioned. We would have to replace them. And I don't know. I don't know if we would do that because of, again, the financial situation. Because say if we sell someone 50 million, sure, 50 mil's good. Then we just start breathing. We're just over. Our head's just over the water. But, it won't be long before we're drowning again, like we are now. That's damning. But I think surely the board might put money in, sort something out going to next season. we will see. That is for sure. But be sure to get your comments in, leave a thumbs up for the interaction of the series to get that up there. And yeah, I will leave it there for now and see you guys next time.